Oh. All right. Well,
Plastic
who's ready to play
form.
some D&D?
I
Me,
am.
me,
Me, me,
me.
me, 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 me. I want to dungeon my dragon so bad.
Get ready to
Well.
recap so bad.
Oh yeah, what?
Yeah.
I got these notes down.
All right. Well, Monsieur Midas, give us a recap.
So we begin the session rereading the note regarding Corey's family, and we start making plans for the next step. We prepare to leave Rento, but beforehand, Zara decides to give Caspian the good 1-2, and the good 1-2, I mean a good pat down, because some of us, and by some of us, I mean majority of us, and by majority of us, I mean everybody but Corey does not trust him quite yet. We take some of his scrolls and his vials. There's stuff like Misty Step, Thunder Step, yada yada yada, because he can't do magic because he sucks. But then we decide to leave immediately after that. Well, and by immediately, I actually mean Zar's kissing his mom and promising to be safe and find his sister. Corey's going out trying to avoid an existential crisis and talking to Hugin. Drag's attempting to think, but Julian and Midas keep still eye on Caspian. Eventually, we do take a break. Once we do eventually leave, we do take a break and rest up. Zara gets caught up on the whole nature detective thing and how his bed is filled with hair and how Midas tried to avoid this. That's how his bed is also filled with Koska's hair. So Zara ends up sleeping with Drag, and Corey gets nightmares and starts going crazy and avoiding her man. So breakfast is really awkward and it's really painful to sit in. Eventually, everybody else starts trying to come up with a plan. Caspian walks in on us as this is happening, and they decide to dogpile him instead of just letting him exist. So Corey gives us a monologue about how we need to get the fuck together, and it was a really awkward monologue because Zara would cut in and start asking about Haragon sex. But anyways, we do continue to travel even some more, and we run into a young man with a hat and a cart. And Zara's voice is coming out the cart saying, "This cart is under the protection of the mighty ducks." None of us recognize this guy, even though he's from Vallican. Corey was like, "I don't know who the fuck you are." Anywho, but his name was Christopher. His boss copied and mass-produced the magic, and he works for Rugman Deliveries, aka Reginald Rugman, aka the rug guy who stole those rugs. Anyways, we keep moving, and if you don't get that part across yet, I don't know what to tell you, but we keep moving. Slowly but slowly getting closer to Vallican, and we decide to rest up because a fog has rolled in and nightfall has approached. Cora and Caspian take swatch first, and they're having a cutesy moment, reminiscing on their past, and their tension is being eased. And they're discussing about the overall lack of trust and how nobody fucking likes him, and how this is awkward for their family. Anywho, Zara Midas has their rest next, and then something hits the house, right? And Midas is like, damn, fuck was that? He gets a little look-see outside. Bam, it's a fucking flaming arrow. Why is the house on fire? So now the crack house is on fire. It smells like crack. Midas meant to go try to put it out while Zara's waking the others, and then people decide to bully Midas, and we get into combat. We ended the combat by defeating everybody, but we actually left one alive, and that's where we left off.
Dun, dun,
And
dun.
never have I been more shocked as a DM that you guys kept someone alive.
You had the prep for that now.
We need answers.
You do need
I know
answers.
what you are.
John
know
said of
your
threatening to kill
secrets.
children. I guess I'll keep them alive.
You think you can DM about the other DM not knowing your tricks? Cool.
You fool.
Even I was shocked when you said you were gonna give a non-lethal blow. I was
Non-lethal?
like, oh damn.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
So the adrenaline of battle has finally died down. The charred smell of wood from the side of the quack house fills your noses. The side of the quack house now has scorch marks running up its entirety on the side. If anyone wants to assess the damage, you can make an investigation roll.
I will.
All right. Definitely going to look at the house to make sure.
Wow, that's really burnt.
It's really looks like a charcoal briquette.
Crispy.
Yeah, so you guys inspecting the quack house with your quick actions with dousing the flames, the fire does not appear to have splintered the wood of the quack house, but there has been some damage to the structural integrity ever so slightly. There's also some remnants of an arrow jutting out from the side of the wall. The arrowhead is stuck into the side of the house, and the arrow shaft has mostly burned and crumbled away. Midas, you have one of these attackers tied up, and they are currently just kind of moaning and groaning while they're still unconscious. What do you want to do?
One second, I'm taking notes. Side of the house, crispy. All right. Yeah. So Midas, when I envision Midas like tying him up, I'm kind of just envisioning him like with this long fucking thing of rope, kind of like a hog tied him. And Midas is just sitting on top of him, catching his breath, watching as the others are investigating what remains of that one side of the house. He's just waiting for the guy to just regain consciousness though.
Mm-hmm. What about the rest of you?
After looking at the house, I'm going to go over to the guy that the Midas is tied up and just start poking him, just to see if he starts to wake up, just like a poke.
Yeah, you
Poke.
you poke at him a couple of times. He has got some doesn't wake up just yet. He's been very freshly knocked out.
Corey's gonna pour some cold water on him.
God.
Cold water.
Oh,
no.
God.
Cold water. If that doesn't work. Then the hot water.
So you
Waterboarding approved.
Yeah.
So yeah, you splash some cold water on him, and slowly but surely the assailant kind of blinks his eyes open and sees all of you standing kind of encircling him, and he's just staring up at you guys.
Who are you? What are you doing here? What do you want? Who sent you? Answer all of it right now.
One question at a time, Paladin.
What?
You see the assailant kind of trying to turn his gaze away from you guys, so keeping tight-lipped.
Damn it,
We
I
should-
didn't want to do this. Midas brings out one of his sewing needle.
I think we should torture him.
I agree.
Should we not take him in the
Torture.
house?
No.
Inside?
Let's be in the
Use-
house.
He can use fire magic, Czar. I don't want him in the house.
Good would that do?
Good point. Good point. I don't know. It's like more light. I don't. Okay.
More light?
No.
You're outside.
We don't need light.
But it's dark outside. Okay.
Corey
kinda
kicks
do.
them.
You have to
One
dark
on the side.
vision. It doesn't
I
matter.
mean, I know. Okay.
Midas will wave off Zora before bringing the sewing needle to the guy's neck. Alright, so honestly, I want to do it the mean way. I don't want to do it a nice way, but for the sake of this, I'm gonna give you another chance.
I push him aside and I say, I will do it the mean way. And I press the digitate like a light, like a flashlight, and I shine it right into his eyeballs. And I say, where were you in a minute? Where were you 15 minutes ago? Who sent you here? What are you doing? Why are you coming to us?
A time.
It's so bright. Oh, my eyes.
You will tell me everything.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
You will tell me everything.
I'll go up to Eladrin.
Then
I'll put a
then
hand on his shoulder and be like, "Oh, Eladrin, look, he's just trying to be a nice guy. Hey, man, look, my name is Czar. Like, we're nice guys. Why are you here? You know, like, you can talk to me. I'm friendly.
What are you talking? We are not nice.
Yeah,
We
I'm nice.
are not nice.
Eladrin, it's
Oh,
okay. It's
brother.
okay.
We are not nice. And then I reach into his nose and I pluck his nose hairs.
Oh, you monsters.
There's plenty where that came from.
Look, you-
Can I check his pockets? I'm going to try to check his pockets.
Yeah, certainly. You know, he's tied up. You can, freely rummage through his pockets, and Midas has them kind of hogtied, so he helps you kind of turn them over, back and forth, just so you can get at every angle. And you kind of lift up underneath his robe, and kind of like on the inside of his robes, you can see an image of a moon with a star kind of on the robe. And I'll just kind of show you what that looks like. I'll just put it in the
It might not be what I think it is.
Is this something I've seen before?
I think you guys have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
It might not be what I think it is.
but you also find a small book as well.
All right, I want to open that.
All right, let me put this here. The image is titled, so oh wait, it doesn't show it on there. Okay, good. That's what you see. So you open up the book, Corey, and majority of the pages inside are blank, but a small letter comes out. And there's one page in this book that does have a few sentences, and given your kind of arcane nature, it does look like they are like incantations, and there are some other runes drawn with it as well. But as you kind of flip the pages, and you get to that page, a small little letter falls out.
All right, I want to pick that up and open it.
Yeah, so you open it up, and the letter is unintelligible. You can't make rhyme or reason of what is scribbled on this page.
Is it like in a different language, or is it like...
To you, it looks like essentially like a physician's handwriting. You can't tell exactly what is written there.
If only you had that one incantation.
I
okay.
cast comprehend languages.
Oh, but there it is.
Yeah, so you cast comprehend languages, and words that you can understand begin to kind of arrange themselves on this little note, but the words are all out of sequence, and they are rather nonsensical. Like, it does not make any sense. It's like, it says like words like cow, sky, blue, all just random words kind of sewn together.
Got it.
Blue sky with the cow.
Soon.
All
All
right.
right, man.
I know this
Why
place.
are you here?
I think I'm gonna tell you. You're just gonna kill me.
I mean, we can get to kill you now or later. I mean, it's up to you. Don't you want like a little more minutes of like fresh air? I mean, the air does feel good right now.
No, we're not gonna kill you, bud. Look, we're, like I said, we're nice people. These guys, they're scary. If you want your nose hairs pulled again, he can do it. But look, speak to me. Like, I'm cool.
Anything but the nose hairs.
Yeah, that's cool. And I'll kind of sit crisscross. So you got a moon and star on your chest. What's that about? Pretty cool. I'm in a gang too. Mighty Ducks.
The assailant that you have tied up just kind of begins to laugh. Like you don't know what this is.
I will use my Eyes of Charming on him and cast what is it, Charm Person?
Yes.
All right.
It's a DC 13.
Yeah, I just rolled a nat 20 for him.
Oh.
So describe what it looks like, these Eyes of Charming.
So I kind of like, as I'm speaking, I'll kind of like adjust the glasses a little bit, and then they'll kind of like glare a little bit and like into his eyes.
And as you do that, you see them kind of his eyes lock in with yours, and for almost like a moment you feel like, I got him. But then he just quickly shakes his head and says, You won't dominate my mind. She gave me power, so I wouldn't fall victim to magic like yours.
And who
And
is
who is
she?
she?
I said it first.
She. She's the one that grants us power.
Oh.
She is the
Like-
one that told us that you would be on the way to Vallican.
What?
Is this the Coast Guard? I mean,
It's her name.
is this the a member of the Crimson Moon?
You'll soon find out.
Can I kill him?
You want to?
Midas says this to the rest of the party. He doesn't ask for DM
I
permission.
thought you were asking that.
Yeah.
The guy
To?
says, if you want to. Right at you.
Can I try to like intimidate him? Like, can I like hold up like an eldritch blast kind of orb and then just like grab him by the scruff and tell him like, you will tell us who your master is.
Yeah,
you
go,
answer to us.
go ahead and
Yeah.
roll an intimidation.
Can I
Alright.
help her with that?
How you gonna help?
cast thaumaturgy on the kind of blast, kind of like make it flare a little bit bigger.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
At 16.
Okay, yeah. Roll at another one for advantage.
All right. 19.
Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
Star.
All right. Oh, I'm as good as dead, anyways. If you want me to tell you, I can, but you've already seen her in the woods.
The woods.
Oh fuck
Old
that.
lady?
And as he says, like, you've already seen her in the woods, as you're holding him up, Kore, you just hear a thud. And you see blood drip out of his side of his mouth. And everyone else that's around him, you see an arrow was just shot into his back.
Can we see from where?
Did I see where it came from?
You assume that from the direction that this arrow came and struck him, it was coming from deeper into the forest where they had emerged from in your fight.
Midas is kind of like hold him up, kind of like a body shield. Like, okay, perhaps we should go back inside and finish this conversation.
You see the assailant there. He starts coughing, and he's coughing up blood, and he's just almost like vomiting blood up as the arrow has punctured into his back. And through kind of bloody gargles, he just says, "You won't stop the return of the Overlord. His rule will be absolute." And from the darkness, another arrow just pierces into his back. And the man goes lifeless in your arms, Kore. Or Midas, whoever's holding them.
Mighty. Well, I think that was enough information, guys. Can we go back into the crack house now before an arrow flies in and pierces one of us?
Do we not want to chase whoever killed him?
We can't even see where the arrow's coming from, Zar.
From that way.
But they'll see us before we see them.
Oh, that's a good point.
Just hold his body up like a shield.
We will run behind you. Charge!
I do not think that's a good idea, especially
No.
if
No.
his last words, do you not get that? The
What was his
Overlord,
words? The Overlord?
the Crimson Moon, does any of that ring a bell?
Well, I mean, I see the
The
mark,
moon. Yes.
the moon, and now it's covered in blood, so it is very crimson.
That's. Oh wow. I
So-
think-
Take
I
cover.
think Thank you, someone
Take-
with brains.
Car.
We need to think about this, because if the Crimson Moon is right on our tails and sending people after us, let's not go chasing to them when obviously they have some type of advantage on us.
You do know this also means we need to explain to and she gestures over to Caspian.
He-
Midas throws his sewing needle in his hand. Do we?
We,
Like
do
I
we?
said to you before in Rento, even if he is with them, it's nothing that if he is with them, it's nothing he doesn't already know.
Maybe we can see his reaction when we tell him.
Caspian is kind of just outside of your circle that you guys were interrogating this person. He was watching you guys interrogate him, and then watched when the arrows thudded into this person's back. He's just kind of looking to you guys to, like, what are you gonna do next?
Well, I agree with Midas. I think we should, go inside before we also take arrows. But honestly, if we took arrows, we'd just chase the guy or whoever, girl, person.
They have really good accuracy. And Midas would like hold the body and towards Zor, gesturing towards the arrows.
It's literally like in both of his like each one hit like a separate lung, basically. So very good shot.
I think
I mean,
they've run away by now.
I'm not wasting my time out here being a sitting target.
Yeah,
Oh, you might say we could be a sitting duck.
and on that note, Midas just drops the body.
Yeah.
it just walks over it to go back inside.
Yeah, Corey's heading inside and going to take Caspian with her.
Zar's just watching the
Drag
woods,
following.
making sure nothing else flies, and if it does, he's gonna blast it.
Let's go, Zor.
I'm coming.
Zar, let's go
I'm
inside.
backing you up. I'm backing you up.
All right, good job. Good job.
Got you covered. On your six.
You did good.
Cass, are you hurt? Are you okay?
No,
We don't know that's Caspian.
I'm not hurt, but why did random people attack you in the middle of the night?
Just come with me.
I mean, did you see those dog things? Those things are nasty looking.
Oh yes, and we have seen worse.
You've seen
That
worse?
is actually true.
Yes, that is true. We have seen much worse.
Giant fungus.
What?
Eat people.
Let's not just say random things. Let's just go inside. We'll tell you more.
Olivia scared.
I kind of worked up an appetite. Can we make some food again? Corey, you make the best food.
The most you're getting out of me right now, Drag, is tea.
Okay.
It doesn't have any protein drag.
Oh, I'll stick to beer.
That also doesn't have protein. That also does not have protein.
No, but it tastes better.
All right, so you guys head back inside, and Corey, you get a tea boiling as Caspian just sits down at the dining room table and says, "So, giant fungus monster? What's that about?
That was a fun one.
Where'd you guys
what?
run into that?"
Yeah, where'd you guys run into a giant fungus monster?
That was
It
when we
was-
met the bad detective.
Oh.
There was somebody trying to poison the Dunmis Woods.
Oh.
Yeah, and there were no dryads around to protect them because
Oh yeah, we killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you
Yep.
know that. Of course you know that.
Yeah, you did. Well, I wasn't there and taking care of this. Yes, Kloshka told me about the dryads and how they were hostile. So you would, you attacked them And so, without those guardians of the forest, it was more susceptible to corruption. And so, that
That's sad.
we're pretty sure is tied to also the Crimson Moon. And this lady must still be tracking us.
What?
And has been for days.
What lady? You guys,
Yeah, what lady?
fungus
The
monster?
acid lady.
Acid lady?
We haven't been able to track her yet. She just keeps running away. Like, we almost had her at one point, but then she just poofed away.
We're not talking about like the two hags, right? The one we met coming down from Kraknar, and then the other one we met at that farm. That's not them, right?
I don't think so. Or maybe, I don't know. We haven't been able to get that much information before she just poofs away. But yes, they're tied to this group that is trying to get relics to stop, destroy everything. And bring about a new era of chaos and destruction and death and all of that.
Wait. Who's trying to destroy everything?
Ooh, you asked a lot of questions.
We didn't ask her name.
Well, the Crimson Moon. There is the Crimson Moon.
Oh.
They're
It's
very
like a
bad.
group.
Yes.
Haven't they been? Listen, my history of Stellaris is a little bit rusty, but I was pretty sure the Crimson Moon was like eliminated a long time ago when what's his name, the Overlord, fell.
But they want you to think. And as you just heard, we aren't going to stop the return of the Overlord. So obviously he's coming back now.
That's
Okay.
not true. We are.
We don't know.
We
Might be.
still have more
Could be
relics than they do.
Could be true.
You wouldn't happen to have anything to do with that, would you, Caspian?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about right now.
That's a likely story.
He's just
Joe.
see Caspian just like rubbing his temples right now.
Trying to cast doubt, I would also do that. Very smart tactic.
Okay, so you guys are after some kind of treasures or something? Is that what I'm understanding?
Something.
Or something.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds like a cool thing that you guys are doing right now. But
Oh yes.
my only concern right now is Des. That's my only concern right now. What you guys got to do, that's your stuff. My stuff is making sure Des is okay.
And I fear it's related.
He just goes
You
back
understand?
to...
They're not just after us. They want to destroy everything. And they're specifically targeting us because we are actively working against them, trying to stop them, getting the things that they need in order to bring back their overlord and do all these stuff. It's not something you can just ignore.
Definitely looks like trouble will find you if you're not looking for it.
But
Trouble
that's
does
the-
like me.
Yes, that's the gist of it. We're just at the core. We're trying to stop them before it's too late for Stellaris. And they've just been trying to stop us at every turn. But I mean, we get out of these situations. We come back. We're stronger than they are. So there's that at least. But they are very cunning and very smart. We just have to be very careful and be on our guard.
And
They always
go ahead.
feel 3 steps ahead.
I don't think they're that smart. I sent him a letter one time, basically challenging him. They haven't done anything, so...
What?
Maybe they didn't
What?
get the mail.
Wait, what?
When did you send them a letter?
Oh, well, you see, I think it's time for me to go to bed. Hey,
Czar.
What letter did you send, sir?
And
Okay.
when did you send a
And
letter?
when did you send this letter?
okay. You gotta promise you can't be mad, okay?
Don't do that shit with me. Just tell us what you did.
Okay. Well, you see, it was after the feast and famine, and we killed the shape shifting thing, and her minions, and Kalinar, and well, I was just like really high on that, and I was kind of like I was feeling a lot of angst. You remember when I was really angsty? Yeah. So I wrote a letter to Kasna, the lady that we met in the Cracknor Mountain.
Kasna?
Yeah.
Eleanor's sister?
Yeah.
Saying what?
Oh, basically that I was just like bragging. I was like, hey, like we're the Mighty Ducks, and like, you can't beat us. We've killed more of your members, and bring it on. You'll never get to us because the Mighty Ducks are the strongest ever.
Oh.
Oh my. Oh.
Yeah.
And Corey just like, yeah, she's just mimicking Caspia at this point, just like
Yes.
rubbing her temples and being like,
Shit.
why did
And-
you do that?
You guys are supposed to keep Stellaris safe? Question mark?
Not
Whoa.
too much.
We never agreed to that.
Yes, we did.
Did we? Was that in the contract?
Yes.
He was a
Sadly,
part of it.
yes.
Well,
Definitely
I mean,
said that.
what popular hero doesn't? Show a force of strength. That's in all
This
the
isn't
books.
a storybook. This isn't a storybook.
But
This
we
is
can-
the real world, real life. My family is in danger, Czar. And these same people are probably the same people who kidnapped the love of my life for 5 years. These aren't people you just fuck with. And I'm so tired of people not taking this seriously.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It seemed like the right thing to do.
At the time.
Well, it wasn't.
It was never meant to have deaths involved,
Well. Yikes. What have you done, sir?
I thought I was being cool.
It's okay, Thor. I'm sure your accent is not the sole reason why we're dealing with all of this.
It doesn't help.
I mean, of course it doesn't help, but it's not like we're on their side or anything like that. Like on their good side.
I've had enough of this. I need time alone. And yeah, Corey just goes upstairs and just closes her door. Like not slamming her or anything, just closes it.
Caspian will just kind of, see Corey leave. He'll just kind of do a just exasperated gasp, just to. Listen. We gotta get up early tomorrow. We gotta get to Vallican right away. I'm gonna go lay down on the couch. This is ridiculous.
On that note, I think we all should be heading to bed now.
Probably a good idea. Finish the night's sleep. I will.
I'll clean up.
Do you want me to
Alright.
help?
Swords are.
Okay.
Drag stretches and says, I'm not going to help. Good night. And goes upstairs.
Good night, Drake.
So yeah, Eladrian, do you head to bed too?
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna just stand here in awe. Just kind of like, wow. What? Like that's that I can't believe that you sent this letter. This is beyond something. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. In the moment, in the heat of battle, we are winning, and then you're like, we are conquering everything, and so you want to let everyone know.
Yeah.
So you are like, yes, we are going to our sworn enemy, and we will tell them to bring it on, to come at us with all they've got.
Yeah, because they're losers and like they can't even beat us. We've
they're
wiped the floor with
losers.
them every single time.
Mm-hmm. And now we tell them to amass their strength all together and come at us at once, instead of just us picking little fights here and there that we are able to win.
Well, when you put it like that.
No, I see where your head was. Yes, that makes a lot of sense in the heat of the battle and the heat of the moment when your emotions are running high and you are all you can think about is winning and taking them down.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, see, thank you. See, that's what I was thinking. I didn't mean. Look,
Well, I
if
didn't say it was a good idea. I just said I get it. But I mean, I understand.
I didn't mean for it to like drag people's families into this.
No,
you know?
I know it's never.
This was-
This is how
Don't-
it happened.
But
The
this
road-
is before this is before everything, you know? Like we were just like riding high. They hadn't done any of this. You know, they hadn't touched Dez. They hadn't I don't know, they haven't touched Zephyr. So Caspian, we didn't even know Caspian was a thing.
Which Caspian?
Either Caspians.
See what I mean?
I'm right here.
Go to
Shut up,
bed.
Caspian.
Go away. You're on the couch.
It's all your fault.
I didn't write the letter.
Shut up.
He goes, lays back down.
You inspired it. Shush.
We cannot return the beat out of our lives.
Agreed.
All right. Just let's just clean up. Let's go to bed. There's nothing we can do about it now, right?
Right.
Well, I could send another letter.
You certainly could.
Apologizing for the
I will
first
kill
letter.
you. I will
Oh
actually
no,
kill you.
that is a great idea. Send them another letter. Yes. No.
I mean, what's the worst thing?
It's
number
hard to
2.
not be stupid.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to make
You're
light.
not, but it's okay.
It is a good try.
Okay,
It's a good try.
I'll get the broom.
Good idea.
There's kind of a draft now. I think there might be a hole.
Sar,
The
It's almost like
fire.
the crack house was lit on fire.
Yeah.
the place there was an arrow. It is on fire. You see it? We can see it on the inside too, right? Since it was stuck to the outside.
Yeah, like maybe the smallest, like
Like
tip
the
of-
arrowhead.
Yeah, like the very tip of the arrowhead did kind of pierce through. So now it's like basically plugging the hole that it made.
Pointing at it. Like, look at this. Of course, Sar.
Crap. Well,
Our one place of peace is now a place like a. I don't.
in pieces.
It's still one piece. It's just
It's
you know,
true.
like you said earlier, crispy.
Oh, brother.
Come on, let's get this done so we can go to bed.
All right.
All right. So after not too long, you guys clean up the mess of the evening, and you all just kind of head off to your respective rooms and finish off the night sleeping. You are woken up quite early by the sound of clinkering, clattering dishes, things like that, from downstairs. Who's probably the first to wake up?
Whoever's doing the dishes.
You don't know who's doing the dishes.
Midas.
Yeah, usually it's Midas. Midas and Corey are usually like the first ones up.
Fear Midas doesn't sleep.
Yeah, so Midas, you wake up and you kind of a little bit of a quick step to hear what the commotion is. And downstairs, it's you look over the kind of the little balcony that the second floor provides, looking down onto the first, and you see it's Caspian just kind of getting everything squared away. He's already dressed for the morning. He's ready to set out immediately.
Oh wow, look at you doing the dishes.
Well, I'm just trying to get us on the road as fast as possible. So given everything you guys said last night, well, my daughter's endangered. We have to go.
Yeah, I mean, we do appreciate you doing something, so this is freeloading. Anyways.
That's the nicest thing I think Midas has said to.
Well, do you want to wake everyone up while you're up there so we can get going? You say no.
Yes.
Casper just sighs, and then he'll bunny hop up to the second floor, like not even take the stairs.
I got it. You stay downstairs where you belong. You need to finish singing. And might as well turn around and go to Zara's room first.
Zar's passed out,
Oh boy.
curled up, has a blanket, book in his hand.
Zara was not Zara. Whoa. Midas just says, take the blanket off his Zara's door on the floor. Get up.
It's so cold.
Get up.
5 more minutes.
Midas will pull Zar off the bed.
Ah! I'm up.
You're up now.
Yeah.
Get dressed. We need to start the day and get on the road.
Okay. Thanks, Mike.
Midas, caring for his life just a little bit, was just knock on Corey's door instead of opening it.
Rise and sign. Time to get up.
Corey will he'll hear her walking over. Like, he doesn't hear her getting out of bed. It sounds like she's already like been getting up and getting ready, so she will open the door and say, "Good morning, Midas."
Good morning.
Yep. You look like hell.
And you look like you finally got that beauty rest you've been looking for. Only took how long?
Considering the circumstances, it's a miracle I got that. And she.
I've been praying that you would figure out what that concept was for a couple months now.
You can't even sleep.
And
Anyway,
What's your excuse?
Ooh.
I don't have any. I don't even know what you're trying to argue with.
anyways,
me
Eladrian, wake
about,
up.
But
And Midas just walk
Corey
off.
is gonna be like, I don't even know what you're trying to argue with me about. I just woke up. And she's gonna head downstairs. Did Caspian go back to doing the dishes, or is he like doing something else?
Hope so.
Yeah, there's probably not. He's more than likely finished the dishes at this point. He's just kind of, basically, he's kind of pacing back and forth, just waiting for everyone to get up.
Okay. Corey will notice that the kitchen looks very clean. And her ears do perk up at that. She'll look at him and go, Did you do that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, well, thank you. It leaves less for me to have to do in the morning.
I mean, I used to help you guys clean up at the stopover every once in a while.
You're a big help to Quinn. I think that was one of the things that helped her warm up to you.
Yeah, well, I know time is of the essence, so I just kind of wanted to expedite the process of getting us to Vallican.
And yeah, Corey just kind of just looks at him for a moment, just kind of catches his gaze. Yeah, she just looks genuinely happy. Just of course, with everything that is going on, it gets clouded a bit, but she just kind of nods to him and just kind of silently go to the kitchen and start getting a meal going for everybody.
Mm-hmm. And he'll offer any assistance that you need in the cooking process.
Yeah, she's like, yes, you could definitely help me. Could you help chop some of these vegetables for me?
Oh, certainly, not a problem. And he just gets to chopping, not as uniform as your, julienne slices are, but
Oh yeah, no,
good enough.
she's yep, it's perfect to her. Yeah.
Adrian walks down the stairs and sees them over waking up after Midas tells him to wake up or whatever. Walks in, sees them over there, and just rolls his eyes. What is going on over here?
Making breakfast for everyone?
All cutesy like.
Cutesy? What do you mean?
Don't you pretend like you don't know.
I know.
I see what you're doing over there.
I imagine she's just like got
It's
like
disgusting.
bacon cooking. She's like, I'm just cooking bacon.
Uh-huh. Right.
Midas would yell over the balcony. It's disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Anyway,
That's what I'm
drag.
talking about.
And yeah, she'll just like kind of like quickly turn her head and like just kind of just keep like just grumbling to herself. I can't believe these two things are disgusting. I'm not getting cute. I didn't even flirt with him. I didn't know.
Cassian will just like lean over to you, Corey, while you're mumbling to yourself, and he says, "Your friends really like to poke fun at you, huh?"
Well, I poke fun at them like 10 times harder than that. I have fire, and I'm very scary.
And that I know all too well, Corey.
Just get back to chopping. You chop.
Starts chopping faster.
Yeah, she'll like kind of wave her spoon at him and go, see, I'm not being cute. I'm not cute.
You're not cute? Alright, I'll write that down.
Zara walk
Corey
out of his
is
room
not cute.
and down the stairs. Be like, "Why is Corey blushing?"
I am not blushing.
Steve,
Corey-
stop
I am
saying.
not cute. I am not fuzzy and adorable. I am a harbinger of fire and ash.
Right. Is that why they call you Harry?
Corey, the bacon's burning.
Like, she's immediately just turned off the fire and like put out the smoke.
Caspian turns around. She really is the harbinger of ash.
Not cute. No. Yeah, it's cooked. She's like, ugh.
So you all guys, you all head downstairs. Eventually, Drag is, pulled out of bed by somebody. Probably by the warm smell of burning bacon.
Yes, it was the food.
And you guys have a quick bite to eat before, Caspian hurriedly cleans up the plates after you guys. You can see that there is some speed that is behind his actions as he wants to get out of here and over to Vallican as soon as he can.
Yeah, same with Kore. Haragon's speed is unmatched. They're like they're a quick pair of bunnies.
Especially two cute ones.
It's like that scene in The Hobbit, the first movie, where all the dwarves are doing the dishes together.
Yeah. It's like that. All right, I think we're ready to pack up the quack house and get going.
Um,
Pack it
yeah.
down, pack it down.
you guys,
Let us begin.
you guys head outside the quack house. You say the code word to shrink down the quack house, and you guys set off. And a chilly morning greets you all as you step outside the quack house. The dew on the ground reflects the light of the sun as it crests the horizon, and you all begin to make headway to Vallican. After a few hours of walking, Kore, you know that you've passed the halfway point to get to Vallican, as you spot some familiar landmarks along the way. However, the unfamiliar sounds of metals clanking, spells being cast, and young-sounding voices can be heard in the not-too-far distance in the direction you're heading. It does not take you very long to arrive at the location of the sounds, and you see a group of halflings battling a very overgrown, feral brown bear. There are spears and broken blades sticking out of the creature's body as it has seen its fair share of battles against humanoids. The bear looks feral and deranged as it froths at the mouth, rears up on its hind legs, and comes down with a force, strong enough to knock some of the nearby halflings off their feet and even shake the ground beneath your party. What do you guys want to do?
Anybody else getting deja vu from this?
This looks too familiar.
Let's let them fight.
I'm going to jump in and help them with my maracas of wonder.
Just
All
don't
right.
kill. Just don't attack the bear. Just let them fight. If any of them fall, we jump in. Got it?
Who is in danger?
You
are the bear.
And you guys, Eladrin, you shout out to these halflings, and one of them turns around, and you just see him look at your group and just let out a really big sigh, and he says, "Oh no, not these guys again! Here to swoop in for the glory again!" And Zara, you remember that these are the group of halflings that you helped, quote unquote, deal with a two-headed Etten way back when you were all headed to Onagas.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yep. The exact same
Uh-huh.
people.
Well, you
Yep.
see, I didn't get enough gold last time, so hopefully this pays more.
Oh god. Guys, we gotta hurry this up before they steal our kill.
Corey, Corey, do what you do best.
Yes.
Steal the gold.
No,
Too
I'm not
soon.
doing that.
Would
No,
Be awesome.
Eldritch Blast.
no, I'm not doing it.
big
That's what I'm
Engine
taking care of.
raise.
Right of the
No.
bear.
No, if you, we're not gonna do anything unless you ask for help.
Okay, good. Alright guys, let's get them!
But-
No.
Elijah, are you doing
No.
anything?
No, Corey says we cannot help them until we help them. Until they need our help.
So they need help. Yeah.
Alright. So, the halflings that fell down from the shock of the large bear slamming down, they tuck and roll out of the way of the bear's gaping maw before it can close around them. You guys watch as a few of the other halflings run in from the side and thrust their blades into the side of the bear as it gives out a deep yelp and thrashes about. Two halfling magic casters at the back cast and they shoot fire and lightning at the bear, searing its skin in the process. You see the bear stumbles to the ground, and the halfling leader lifts his large maul above his head and slams it down on the bear, who then goes limp and lifeless after a few moments of involuntary twitching. The halflings cheer and congratulate one another as they turn to look towards you all. And the leader looks over to Uzar. He says, Thanks for letting us take care of it this time.
Wow.
I pressed it. You know those like poppers that you get at New Year's that are like you pull the string on the bottom of them and it shoots out like 5 pieces of confetti.
Yeah.
You know, I just pressed to digitate one of those. It go, "Doo."
Wow. You guys think you're so cool. Didn't have to have the Mighty Ducks help you this time.
Yeah, didn't have to have the Mighty Ducks steal our kill. We can do
Wow,
it
wow,
ourselves.
wow. You sound like children.
That is speciesist.
That's not. Wait. No.
That
is
just,
pretty-
Just because
that
you're
is-
smart.
Way
Okay.
to go, Czar.
My best friend is a halfling. That is a little bit insensitive, Czar. But nonetheless,
Oh, damn it.
good job. I mean, your fighting was genuinely great. I have no notes.
Yeah, thank you. We
I have nothing against you guys.
we've been working hard to improve our coordination as a team.
And I can
Take
see
notes.
that.
Must have taken notes from us last time.
Yeah, well, if only some of us could lob fireballs from a distance instead of getting right up in close to these large creatures.
Did they challenge?
No, just
You're not challenging
observations.
me? You don't
There's
want to
benefits.
challenge me?
Not you, as he looks over at Czar.
I've said too
Guys.
much already.
I
But
do
I'll do it
apologize
again.
for
I'll do it again.
Czar.
Sorry. I'm
And
sorry.
Tori gives him the look. She looks over to the leader and she'll have her hand to him. She'll say, you know, I do apologize for my team's actions from the last time. I understand you all need to make a livelihood, and we really genuinely did just come from a good place of wanting to try to help.
We did help.
A little bit reluctantly, the leader shakes your hand, Corey, and he says, "Well, I get it. Some of my party members can be a little bit hot-headed themselves. I understand. It's hard to be a leader, you know. I'm sure you get it."
Oh, I get it. But
Best
really,
leader.
Wait.
good job, and yes, sir.
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay. Well, good luck to you all on your journeys. May I ask where you're heading to? Probably Rento, maybe to turn into bounty, or...
Yeah, over the last couple of weeks, things around Vallican have gotten a little bit more dangerous, so there's been a lot more jobs out this way. In fact, we just came from Vallican not too long ago, and the last time we were there, they didn't have the large barricades outside of their little town.
Really?
Large barricades.
Yeah, they put up like these really like a huge like fence, not so much a fence, but like a giant 10-foot wooden wall around their city. We asked about it from some of the locals there, and they said it was requested by a paladin or something or other that kind of lives around there.
Paladin?
Probably the calendar boys.
Oh, the calendar boys, of course. Yes.
Oh no, the paladins, the Advent? No, it wasn't them. It was jeez.
Oh, you've heard of the calendar boys?
Oh yeah. We run into them in Vrento and stuff like that. They go out for some of the bounties and for these monster hunts and from time to time.
Yeah,
But it was
they're not helpful like us.
Yeah. But no, it was a paladin that what's that guy's name? And he turns to the group, and one of them chimes in from the back. He says, "I was talking to someone at the bar, and he said it was Paladin Gurim." Oh yeah, Paladin Gurim. Big orc guy.
Big orc guy, Grim.
Oh yeah, the one that trained Holgan.
Oh, what?
Oh,
You see someone you are familiar with, then? Or know of, heard of?
Yeah, he helped us. I think it was the last time we were in Vallican, and some it was like where hyenas or wolves attacked, and we had to help, and they killed the leader, and yeah, he came. I think that's him.
Huh.
Did that actually happen, or was it a dream?
Yeah, what's that? Yeah. I don't remember that.
Well, Corey, you weren't there yet.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
why.
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
But Corey, you know Paladin Gurim, I'm pretty sure. I
If he
believe-
lives in Vallican, yeah, she should know him.
Yeah, and you know, I'll message you something.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. In which case, yeah, no. Instead, Corey would be like, "Oh, wait, he trained Holstrom? Really?
Yeah.
Not that
Oh.
good, apparently.
What do you mean by
Midas.
that?
Sorry.
I mean, that's where Holgrim went after he left us. He said he'd need to finish his training.
Yeah, you're right. That's right.
He even
Okay.
he even trained me when I first got my magic powers.
Really?
Yes, he did. He's very kind.
Wow, what a small world.
Well, I'm happy to know that while we're away, he's been helping to defend the town.
Yeah.
It's my hometown.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, it's if you haven't been there in a little while, it's definitely changed. But you know, we usually assume that the paladin would have taken care of something like this creature there. But
He must have other matters to attend to. I hope he's safe, but all right. Well, thank you for the information. It's good to know.
yeah, not a problem. You know, stay safe on your travels.
What was your name again? I don't even know if we got it the last time.
Well, we didn't really have a name for ourselves at the time.
Well,
But
has
now-
that changed?
Feverishly
Oh, what's your name?
trying to come up with a name. in my head.
Is it foul themed? After your heroes? Hmm.
No.
Right. No, not at all. Fine. You must be
Why would
not
we do that?
not foul themed. You must be like the terrible tigers.
We are the short and stouts.
No. You?
Stouts. Hmm.
It's actually kind of badass.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yes,
like it.
It could
Yes,
either be a mug of ale, or it could be your group. You don't know.
Well, that's how we definitely celebrate after the fact.
Exactly. Short and stout, plural.
That's right. Multiple
Well-
stouts.
Well, short and stouts. I bid you safe travels.
Adieu.
You see some of the short and stout members are carving off some trophies off of this large bear. Some for collecting the bounty, others for just little trinkets for them to have. One pulls off like a really large claw. One kind of cuts the ear off of the bear. One takes like a large canine tooth out of the bear's jaw as well. And after just a little bit of while, you guys, go your separate ways, and you guys are back on the road to Vallican. You guys have to walk for pretty much the remainder of the day to get to Vallican, but not too long. You see that it's past lunchtime, it's getting closer to the evening, and the sun is beginning to set behind you, but Vallican is now in your view, and you can see that the short and stout's information was accurate, as the small little hamlet town of Vallican has been fortified with large 10-foot tall tree logs planted into the ground surrounding the village. As you get closer and closer, you can see that there's a large wooden gate that's been set up for people to pass in and out of the town. You can see behind the walls, but standing over or standing tall above the walls is a small wooden watchtower that overlooks the wooden barricade, and there is a single person standing guard in the watchtower. as you guys approach, you can see there's very few people coming in and out. It's not a very busy town, Vallican. So the gate is currently open, but it's there is guarded there. And as you all approach, one of the citizens that is currently guarding the front gate sees Kore walk up. And Kore, you recognize this person. His name's Victor, and he stands guard at the gates, and he recognizes all of you guys as you approach. He says, Kore, it's so nice to see you again.
Victor! Oh, it is a pleasure to see you again, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just got a new job guarding the gates here. But let me tell you, the stopover isn't as lively without your singing.
I do miss it there, but I hope that it's still, still lively.
Oh yeah, no, Quinn is keeping that place above water. That's for sure. Dealing with all of us townsfolk coming through, and oh my gosh, the rest of you guys, the Mighty Ducks, welcome back to Vallican. I still remember that just terrible, awful night when Orston and some of those other villagers were killed by those monstrous creatures, and well, without all of you guys, we would have been goners.
Yeah.
It was an awful night indeed.
Well, I can't stay long, I'm afraid. I need to go see my daughter.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Come on inside. And he lets you guys pass through the large wooden gate, and inside of the barricades, the town of Vallican is exactly how you remember it. Modest little farmhouses, tightly packed together. The citizens, though, do look a little bit more grizzled and worn out a bit, but there are still plenty of happy faces in the area. And as you enter into the city, what do you want to do?
Going straight to the stopover. Straight there. Beelining.
Right there. All right.
Yep.
So, Corey,
how's Caspian look?
Caspian is looking around, just like you can see him kind of looking in wonder a little bit, like memories flooding back in the back of his mind. He'll kind of make little remarks to you, like I was like, oh yeah, I remember over there. I remember that we used to hide in that alley over there. It's like this, that, like little tidbits of anecdotal stories.
That's the baker's shop, like still there. Yeah, like little comments like that.
Yeah, exactly. And as you guys approach the stopover, it is quite a busy night there. You can see a couple of people are hanging out in front of the small bar. The lights are bright and flickering on the inside. And as you approach, many people see you, Corey, and they're just like shaking your hand, touching your shoulder, all this stuff. I know you were there not too long ago, but anytime someone leaves a city for a long period of time and comes back, it's all the more of like a curiosity. So you got a lot of people ask, he's like, oh, but Corey, where have you been? What's going on? Tell me about your adventures.
Yeah, she's like, sorry, sorry, I just, me, I need to see my baby first. And like, yeah, just trying to get the whole way. Just trying to pull, tug Caspian. At this point, she grabs him by the arm, and just tug him forward, to try and just get past them so she can go see Quinn and Des immediately.
Yeah. Entering inside, you're all greeted by raucous, a little bit of music. It's just like a solo instrumentalist, but people are singing some kind of very common bar songs there. People are swaying back and forth, having a good time. And Corey, you see your friend Quinn behind the bar, just slinging drinks left and right.
Quinn. And yeah, she's just going right in. But before she does, can she look around and see if there's any sign of the other Caspian?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll perception for me.
Awesome.
The rest of you guys, what are you guys doing as you walk into this bar and it's raucous, it's a party going on?
Drag starts dancing.
Yeah. Is there music? Is there already music? I'm going to go join the band.
Yeah, there's just like one guy, basically he's playing the fiddle in the corner.
Oh, do you know? The devil went down to Georgia.
Oh, do you want to play the devil or Little Johnny?
Well, what do you think?
You look like a devil.
You better believe it. I've got them modified a little bit, though, okay? So this one's the devil went to Jamaica.
Oh, I've never heard of Jamaica, nor Georgia.
Goes a little bit something like this. The devil went to Jamaica. He was looking to sell some weed. He was doing fine. They were standing in line. It was excellent indeed. When he came across this young man who was likewise peddling pot, he came down to the beach and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you kind of figured I'm a reefer head of sorts, but that's okay. I'm a connoisseur of sorts." And it goes on and on and on.
And you two have like a epic duo fiddle off, and Drag, yeah, you are just, lockstep in key. You're basically pulling Czar along with you into the dance. People are doing the old do-si-do around and stuff like that. And while all that's happening, Corey, you're looking around and you don't see any other Caspians in the building.
All right, then yeah, she'll pull him in, and yeah, go right up to Quinn and say, Quinn, I'm here.
And you see Quinn perk up and looks and sees you, and she gets off of her little step stool that she has behind the bar and runs over to you, gives a huge hug just kind of wrapped around your waist there. And she, says, she waves hello to all the other Mighty Ducks that are in the building as well. You guys give like the casual wave as you're dancing and playing music. And Quinn just looks over to you, Corey.
Corey, so nice to see you.
It's so good to see you, Queen. Oh, where's Des?
Well, she's with Caspian. And
so she looks over and sees Caspian behind you, and she's a little bit confused. It's just, Caspian, I see you found Corey as she got into town. Did you sniff her out or something? Where's Des? I made Des some dinner for her. And Caspian just kind of looks back to you, Corey, and back to her. I just got into town. And Quinn replies, "Well, yeah, I figured as much. You went to the Noklin Woods with Des this morning. Where is she?" And
This is awkward.
Quinn sounds a little bit more annoyed at this point. And Caspian looks over to you, Corey, and you can just kind of see a worried look plastered on his face.
Hold on. The Noklin Forest.
Yeah, Caspian, you tell her, like, you brought Des there this morning. Corey, do you want to fill her in on this, or?
Corey's gonna look to the rest of the ducks and go, You better all go check out the forest. I'll catch up. Quinn, we need to
You don't want
talk.
to come with us?
I am, but I need to tell her real quick. But I need to make sure that Des is also with. Just and she'll send Hugin. She's like, I will be with you. Just give me just 2 seconds to just talk to her.
And Caspian looks over to you, Kore, and says, "Do you want me to come along with you when you talk with Quinn? I'm sure that will help maybe clear things up a little bit." I won't say anything, but
Corey's gonna look to the other ducks of a like, what do you think? Like situation here.
I don't want him near us. You keep him.
I don't
No
want him near
offense.
Corey though.
I'd rather her than me.
and Caspian will just say, here's what I'll do. I'll just sit over on the table here and wait."
Well, no, you're not leaving any of our eyes. Come on, Caspian. Let's go outside.
Damn
And let's.
it.
Okay. Sounds good. And
Corey will
he'll
get everything prepped and we'll wait for you outside, okay? Just let us know when we'll off to the Nookland Forest.
Mhm. And,
Yeah, Corey's just Hukin. And yeah, she'll look at him and say, Hukin, go scout out the forest, okay?
you got it, Ma. And he'll fly through the bar and just out the door.
Yep. Awesome. So yeah, so she'll tell Queen, can we go to like a room somewhere? There's
yeah.
not.
Of course. Let's go. Let's head upstairs.
All right. Yep. She'll head up with Quinn.
All right. So you and Quinn head upstairs, and the rest of you guys, while you are, kind of dealing a little bit with the awkwardness of what's going on in this situation, you can hear some chatter throughout the stopover. There are things like things being discussed, like there's higher incidences of some hostile creatures in the area. That there's discussions about that large brown bear that's been kind of causing havoc in the area. Some people are talking about how the town's been fortified with these defenses, and there's also talk about people growing their crops and various trades. And there's also whispers about how Paladin Gurim hasn't been seen in a little while. But as you guys take all of that kind of stuff in, you guys are heading outside.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So the Nookland Forest is still a little ways away from Vallican. It'll be a little bit of a walk to get there. It's not like you'll get there in like 5 minutes or anything like that. And it is getting quite dark outside at the same time. You will have to kind of go outside of the barricaded fence the way you came in and kind of loop around the fence to head towards the Nookland Forest.
Sure, okay. Because there's not like a break in the fence.
No, there's only one way in for safety.
You can
Kinda
check in, but you can't check out.
Kind of while we're inside, and the mention of I'm forgetting his name right now. Who's the paladin again?
Gurim?
Gurim, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll stop at the person that says that. I'd be like, excuse me, Gurim, when was the last time you saw him?
I mean, it has to be at least maybe about a week since he's come in, and usually he checks in every couple of days, comes grabs some supplies, and heads back to his little chapel.
Was he with anyone when he came?
Oh no, not the last time he came through. Came through by himself. He's usually by himself for the most part.
Okay. Did he talk to any Heron creatures? People?
I mean, there was a gray heron here not too long ago, but they didn't talk to each other. Not that I saw at least, but I wasn't following them or anything like that.
Okay. Do you know where his destination was when he left the city?
Well, usually he heads to the Green Corridor to go back to his chapel.
The Green Corridor, okay.
Oh, you're not from around here?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, the Green Corridor is kind of right in between where the Nokolan Forest starts and the Sunbird or the Snow Sunbird Woods start. So there's a little corridor that has a beautiful, lively growth of nature there, and that's kind of where he sets up shop.
And he has a chapel there. There's a chapel.
Yeah,
In the green corridor?
just a real small chapel. It's been there for many years. That chapel.
Okay, well, we're probably gonna head that way, and we'll check on him. Tell him the townspeople are worried.
Yeah,
Or not worried, but miss him. You know.
Oh well, we're worried about him too. I haven't seen him in a while. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
usually he takes care of all these creatures that get a little bit too uppity. And there's
Yeah,
been a brown bear that's been terrorizing some of our travelers that try and do a little bit of farming outside of the walls.
oh, you don't have to worry about that anymore. The group named the Short and Stout, they took care of him.
Oh, those little halfling fellas, they did it.
Yeah, they're actually pretty impressive.
Hey, everybody, the brown bear's gone! Yay! Well, that's fantastic news. Ooh, good. Ooh, I was worried about our livelihood for a second there.
Yeah, no, not to worry about that anymore. And then, on the note of Master Gurim, our Paladin Gurim, we'll take care of him. We'll look for him, okay?
Well, that'd be much appreciated, young man. Hopefully you find him and hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for the information.
Oh, not a problem. You have yourself a great night.
You too. I'll walk outside with the rest.
Yeah, so you guys head outside and kind of start heading towards the entrance of Vallican. In the night sky, you could kind of see Hugin flapping his wings. He's kind of lit up by little bits of moonlight as it's now getting dark outside. And he's taking off towards the Nokolan Forest. And we go back to inside with Corey and Quinn. And Quinn opens up a bedroom door for you, Corey, and she pulls up a chair and she sits down in it, and she just has you sit down on the bed across from her. And it says, did Caspian lose deaths or something? What? That's so weird. Like, I know that girl gets into all sorts of trouble, but she's not too.
Quinn.
She doesn't usually miss meals.
Quinn, the reason we came here is because of your letter. Because we already encountered Caspian in Balland.
In Balland? When did you see him in Balland?
Days ago. At this point, like, it's been what, 5 days?
Yeah, like 5 or 6 days at least.
5 or 6 days. Yeah, close to a week. And also accounting for like the time we spent to fast travel, so it's like it's been about a week. Yeah, so she Corey's like, it's been about a week since we saw him.
Well, hold on.
We go by 10 minutes.
I don't understand. What do you mean? He just got into town a couple days ago.
And that's why we came running, because he has been with us. I need you to tell me everything that happened when the Caspian that you know that came here to Vallican came in. What exactly did he say? How was he acting?
Well, I mean, it's been a few years since I had seen him, so, when he waltzed into the door, I gave him a good, 1-2 tap right in his crotch to get him down to eye level so I could slap him across the face for leaving you and Death's behind.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from you, my dear, but go on. Yeah, what did he say?
I mean, well, after he was able to catch his breath, he, came out with the apology tour and, told us where he had been, and, he said he had gotten caught up in something, and he got held prisoner somewhere. He said he got taken across the ocean or something like that.
Wait. Across the okay, he got into something. What is the something?
Well, he said
He said.
He said he got into some kind of like thievery or something like that, and he got caught in the act. And
He got caught. You
yeah,
say.
and these fellas apparently took him across out of Stellaris and across the ocean to the mainland.
Like Faerun?
Yeah. Brought him to the mainland of Faerun, and he was held prisoner for a couple of years, and then he was able to break free. And he said the first thing he did was come back to Stellaris, and it took him a few years to get back. He said, and then just a couple days later, or a couple days ago, he arrives at the stopover, and I had deaths with me at the time, and they do look quite similar, and he instantly recognized that it was belonged to you and him.
So, the Caspian that we are with, when we, the whole reason that whole thing happened is even when I met him, when we met him years ago, he was a bandit. He was a part of organized crime, break-ins, robberies, those kinds of things. And the reason that he had left, and let me know if this lines up with what this Caspian told you, but he said the reason that he left Vallican was because he got pulled in for one last job, and this was going to be the last thing that would end it all. And then he would be able to come back to me and not just be gone for 5 years. He said this was going to be it. I didn't know that he was doing this at the time, but he said that was it. That was the reason why he left, and it was only supposed to take a few days. And during this, he got caught by somebody. He got taken away, and he says that he doesn't remember anything that happened to him. He doesn't remember who took him, and his partner in the thievery said he lost him. When he tried to finish the job, lost him. Couldn't find him anywhere. And he was gone for 5 years and just woke up just on the street. Had no recollection of anything that happened.
Oh, well, this is quite the story, Corey.
And here's the thing. Here's the other thing. He said the first thing he did was try to find me. And he had gone all over Stellaris, basically, in order to try and find me. He went to Onagas. He went back. He went to Baland. He went... And he had no idea. He even ran into my friends while I was here taking care of Des. He was the Thunder Bandit over in Baland trying to get our attention so that he could reunite with me. And he got caught and put in jail. Rightfully so. My friend stopped him, and they told him then that he had a daughter and all of this, and he didn't know that before. But all this happened well over a week ago.
You see Quinn just, kind of covering her mouth, like, with her hands, a little bit shocked at the stories. And she looks over to you and says, Corey, I don't even know what to think. Who... do you know... oh my gosh. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot.
Oh, Quinn. And she'll go straight to her and give her a, just hold her close and say, Quinn,
You are not an idiot. You
You know,
did what anybody would do. If you see him, I mean, what? Just tell me what happened. Why did he even want to go into the Nokolin forest with Des, especially after what happened to her?
Well, they were, as soon as they met, they really hit it off, and I didn't want to get in the way of them getting to know each other, and they spent a few days together, and they were almost inseparable the entire time, and well, he said that he wanted to show Death some of just like the outskirts of the Nokolin forest, because that's kind of where you had grown up, and that was just this morning, and now she's not here, and there's the Caspian. That's Corey. I don't know what to think.
The main thing is we just need to find her. With the past few days, ever since we got that letter from you, all of my friends and I've been thinking that maybe the Caspian we had with us was not real, was some imposter.
And is he? I have no
We don't
idea.
even. I know. We need to find Des. We're just going to go and I'm going to go find her. And I'm going to make sure that she's brought back safe.
Wait, you're gonna head to the Nokolin forest?
She's there, I'm going, Queen. That's the most important thing right now, is to make sure that she is safe. And my friends are keeping an eye on the Caspian that just got into town with us. So if there's any kind of trouble or anything, it's going to make itself known. I'm confident of that, but we it's very important. I need to go find her now. But don't blame yourself.
Corey, you know how dangerous the Nokolin forest can be. You guys, all your friends need to get the... She's a little bit flustered as she's kind of trying to figure out what to say.
Yeah, Corey's like, I know how dangerous it is. That's why I'm shocked you let him take her.
Corey, I mean, I had no reason to doubt. I had a little bit of reason to doubt, but they've been getting along thick as thieves for the entire time that I've seen them together. And Death's just, she really wanted to go, and, I can't say no to that girl.
Just tell me another thing, Quinn. Did he not make any mention of wanting to find me? He didn't try to want to write a letter to... He just wanted to be with us?
I kind of just assumed that he had reached out to you somehow, and you ended up here after all, and I didn't know if it was because of my letter or maybe something he had written to you to meet him in Vallican.
He didn't.
My gosh, I'm such an idiot.
That tells me what I need to know. I'll get Des back.
But listen, if you guys are going into the Nokolin forest, you need to get the blessing from Paladin Gurim. That place is there's like a sickness over that place.
And he's... I'll see what the townspeople have to say, but I thought I overheard somebody saying they haven't seen him. When's the last time he came into town?
It's been about like a week, but sometimes he spends a lot of time by himself and out in the forest, so maybe he's just out exploring, but he usually finds his way back to his chapel.
And we found Caspian a week ago. Yeah, this isn't adding up. I need to go find her. I need to go find him. Just with her. And yeah, Corey herself is flustered, but she's just like at the front of it all. She's like, I just need to find Des, and yeah, and she's just gonna try and get up and go back down to meet up with the rest.
And as you get up, Quinn's gonna grab your hand, and she'll say, listen, Corey, if anyone can help you navigate that forest and find Des, it's gonna be Paladin Gurim, okay? He knows that place better than anybody. He knows all the little hidey holes, he knows everything. He'd be able to find Des.
All right, Quinn. I'll try to find him.
And, you kind of release her grip from your hand, and you walk out the door, and as soon as the door closes, you can hear some sobs coming from the room. And you head downstairs, and you head on outside. Now the rest of you guys, where are you guys at this point?
I think, have we been waiting outside, y'all?
Yeah, I thought y'all been waiting.
Oh, they just been waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you guys had
with
set out
Caspi.
already.
Yeah, no. I think the plan was they were just gonna wait outside. Hugin went to try and scout ahead, and then I think everybody else just stayed to just stare at Caspian.
Gotcha.
And then Zara tried to get more information about where Girl's been.
All right, yeah. So they see you walk out, Corey, and Caspian's the first to kind of walk over to us. What did Quinn say?
It's as I feared.
And she'll address the rest of the ducks outside, and just tell them, just catch them up on everything that Quinn told her. With Caspian came in. That Caspian came to Vallican you went in a week ago, and was kind of speed running all the information because I don't want to go over it.
I need you to be detailed about it.
But yeah, she'll tell them that what happened, and say he just spent the whole time with Des. And she just assumed that he had sent a paper bird to me, which he didn't, and just was with her, and she just let them have their time to bond, and didn't really. She had some doubts, but since he seemed nothing seemed out of sorts, she just assumed he knew best, and he wanted to take her to the outskirts of the Noklin forest because that's where I grew up.
Gosh, so Des is somewhere in the Noklin forest. Oh gosh, that place is a nightmare.
And you know this as well as me, right? I mean,
okay, but why? Why would he do that?
He said because it's where I grew up, but
what's the point if it's a dangerous place? Wouldn't Caspian know better than bringing your child to?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is this is just a trap.
Somebody said it, yes.
I mean, we have to take it anyways. We have to get your daughter, but
we know we're walking into a trap.
Queen said the best thing is to try and find Gurim because he's also been gone for about a week. Him disappearing around the time that the other Caspian comes in is also strange. I hope I'm not the only person picking up on that.
See what you're picking up, and I'm putting it down.
Yes. And the fact he wouldn't have sent anything to me. And I asked her if he had mentioned anything about me. And no. I knew it. I knew it.
And yeah, she looks over at Caspian on the dare and yeah, and then just looks back at the ducks. And yeah.
Caspian is just like very anxiously fidgeting at all the news. Like he's like essentially like stroking his ears back, like just like playing with his hair, but just stroking his ears down, and just kind of pacing in place.
I'm really sorry, Corey, but we'll go get her. Don't worry. Look, we're strong, right? If anything, we'll help you save Des at any cost. Okay?
I'm not the only person you should be apologizing to.
Who else do I need to apologize to?
She's like, wait, Caspian.
I mean, we still don't know, so just to be sure, I'll apologize once we get Des back.
I just won't be apologizing at all.
Or that.
Caspian's not even paying attention to this because he's just so caught up.
Yeah, she's like, the point is, we need to... The forest is very, very dangerous. If she's not around the outskirts, we'll have to go deeper, but it's something where you can get that same sickness that Des got. Gurim is the only person who can bless people to be able to traverse through the woods without succumbing to that. And he's missing.
If only we still had our pocket paladin.
So, did any of you, Zar, Midas, Drag, did any of you hear anything from the townspeople?
Oh yeah. So Garm's been gone for a week. He might be in the green corridor where he has a chapel, which is the area between the Noklin Forest and the Sunshine. I didn't exactly pick that up. I'm not from here, so I'm not really sure.
Between this forest and the forest near.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. So he has a chapel over there that he goes to every once in a while, and he kind of comes in and out of Vallican. But yeah, the people haven't seen him in a week.
And they said when he was last here, he was heading there?
Yes.
All right. I
And
mean, everything's pointing towards the Noklin Forest.
Yeah. He hadn't talked to anyone suspicious. He hadn't talked to maybe fake, maybe real Caspian. They didn't.
Probably fake. Given the fact that he has her still and has not come back, and it's dark, and it is the Noklin Forest.
Well,
Do you think they're just looking for chocolates, though?
Drag. I don't think they're looking for chocolate.
You'll never know.
Okay.
We need to go now. We just need to go and try and find him.
Also, Midas, do you still have my tome from Grandmaster Navarre?
Yeah. Why?
Could I see it?
I mean, sure. I don't see why that's important right now. But here.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there'd be something in the tome that could help us. I don't know.
It's
Maybe there's
pages.
Yeah, but maybe there's a secret. Maybe the last page shows. Maybe the last relic is. I don't know. I remember it was in the Noklin Forest. Maybe that would give us a clue. Maybe it could pull us towards. Because look, if fake Caspian, quote unquote, is in the Noklin Forest with Des, they're probably headed towards the next relic, which I remember had a pull in the Noklin Forest just to make sure. Compass.
This isn't good then.
And you say compass, Czar, and there's a strong pull towards the direction of the Noklin Forest. It's almost like the book's almost like you're gonna kind of like hold the book to stop it from like dragging out of your hands.
Oh yeah, it's that might be where they're headed.
It's definitely where they're headed. Okay, so we need to make a plan. We need to find this Gurim if we want to be able to survive without getting a disease. The only issue, though, is that it's really in the same direction as the Northland Forest.
And Foray, you can roll history for me,
All right.
and you can roll at advantage as well.
Cool. I was just about to ask if I could roll an advantage. God
I think it's a
damn.
Dark One's blessing.
Yeah. Can I add a detail?
Yeah, for sure you
Oh,
can.
Brother.
Come on.
Lord. Yeah. Where's my? Let's see.
And then
You get a
D10,
10.
baby.
Come on,
Get a
10.
10.
Come on.
What the fuck?
Shit.
That's sad.
It hurts my heart a little bit.
Yeah.
But Corey, you know, it's been a while, but you have been there before. So you know that it's the Green Corridor is not too far away from Vallican. You know, you probably know it's maybe like an hour or two in terms of like a walking distance from Vallican. But the Northland Forest is really, really big. It would be quite difficult to traverse it, especially at nighttime, and especially without like the blessing of Paladin Gurim.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know like kind of the general vicinity of where it is.
Okay. And the Green Corridor itself. So that is like an hour or so away.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of more. So let's say the book is pulling you guys like due west, and you know that kind of the Green Corridor being between the Snow Sunbird Woods and the Northland Forest is kind of more like northwest a little bit.
Okay.
So a little bit upwards towards Kraknar a bit. It's not like in the snow or anything like that though.
Like a little
Okay.
clearing.
Yeah. So it's,
Yeah, and it's not in the Northland Forest. Like would we have to go through it to get there? Or like
from what you recall, no. There's like its own kind of like entrance into this Green Corridor.
Okay. All right. Then yeah. So Corey will knowing that, she'll say to the group, the Green Corridor, it's because of where it is in between the two places. We don't have to go into the Northland Forest directly just to get there. So we won't succumb to the sickness that the forest carries. We need to go around there. Yes, that is good. We need to go there first, try and investigate, see if we can find Gurim, because if we just go straight into the Northland Forest, there's a good chance we would all just fall sick and die. That's how my parents died. Even people who were born and grow up in the forest can still contract it.
Alright, well, our next task then. We need to find Gurim.
And that's how we'll find Des.
And then the relic. And
I-
whoever is with her.
Mm-hmm.
I think once we get the blessing, we just let the book take us to wherever the relic is. And, knowing the Crimson Moon, and who's probably imitating your Caspian, real Caspian, fake Caspian, who knows? That's what they want.
They want us to go, and they probably will want us to give them all what we have in exchange for her.
The good news is we don't have any of them on us.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to weigh this out. If they threaten Dez's life and say we're not going to give her back unless you tell us where the relics are, what do we do then?
We can get them a fake location.
Or we kill them.
I
Well, we
like
killed
that
them.
plan more.
I like
actually.
that plan a lot. I
Yeah.
sure do like that plan a lot.
We still gotta get
Such a good
Dez
plan.
out of their hands though before we do any killing. They'll be able to kill her faster than we can react, I fear. I don't think any of us is that fast.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Her safety comes first. But then we kill them all.
Yes.
First plan first, though. Get Gurim.
Green corridor.
Off we go.
All right.
Can I look through Hugin and see what he's been seeing?
Yeah. So yeah, you go ahead and take a look through Hugin. He's trying his best to kind of weave through some of these dense trees and things like that, but he has no sight on any kind of trail or anything like that. The forest floor of the Nokeland Forest is covered in like thick vines, muddy ground, and it's almost looks like a swamp. But Corey, you know that there is ground underneath, but it's just like thick mud and just thick vines, dead trees. And Hugin can only be in there for so long before he has to kind of sail upwards and get fresh air before he heads back down in there. But he's not finding any kind of trail of anything. There's just way too much for him to pinpoint anything.
Got it. All right. Yeah, she'll send him back over to her.
Yeah. So yeah, he's heads on his way back to you guys, and so you guys begin to head out. It is a little bit late getting into like later evening. I would say it's kind of like 10 p.m., 10 p.m. at this point. So you guys are heading out. You got a good amount of moonlight ahead of you. It is a nice kind of clear night over Vallican. And you head in the direction of where Corey remembers that the Green Corridor was. And, with that history roll, Corey, roll a survival check to see if you can, and just a straight survival roll. Just to see if you can maybe, as you're going, pick up on some, those memories that you have of, going this path before. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, piecing together bits of your memory, as well as some, well-known landmarks that you recall, with all your time in Vallican and near Nokeland Forest. It takes you, maybe 2 hours or so to eventually stumble at the location of this Green Corridor. So, let me just see, where am I here? All right. So, you guys, Corey, you see this very beautiful, lush green entranceway deeper into the forest here. And you look over to the left of this entrance, and as it goes deeper and deeper to the left, you see it's the Nokeland Forest. The dying trees, thick vines on the ground, and just kind of that feeling of death and decay is over there. And then over to the right of the Green Corridor, you can see the deciduous pine trees starting to grow. There's no snow in this area, but they kind of continue off from this divide here as they head further and further north. So this is kind of like a clear distinction between these two biomes here. So as you guys kind of, get a little bit closer to the Green Corridor, the path is full of greenery. There's some sprouting flowers and healthy trees that are all illuminated and shined on by the moonlight. And, being wedged in between these two areas, it's seemingly like this area was provided with the goddess Chauntea's divine blessing. And so, you know, and Corey, as you get there, you know that it's not like you have to go very far to get into the green corridor before you stumble upon the chapel. Now that you're here, the memories are kind of flooding back to you. But before you can even react, Hugin, who was on your shoulder, takes flight and soars into the corridor ahead of all of you.
Hugin? And yeah, she'll just following him. She's like, Hugin! And see if he like responds or anything.
Yeah, he doesn't respond.
Everyone, come, follow me. And yeah, she'll go follow him.
Here we go. Into the corridor we go.
Yeah, so going into the corridor, like the ground is lush with like thick grass that's rather comfortable as you step on it. Beautiful little flowers just kind of decorate the path as you head deeper into this corridor, and it's not too long before you arrive at a small log, log chapel. So as you guys approach, everyone could roll a perception check for me.
I'm adding a D10 to that.
Sure. Oh, Midas.
Oh, my dash.
So I want to make sure it's
Perceptuous.
great.
Ooh,
24.
Nice. Yeah, so as you guys approach, the log cabin seems to have been here for a long while, because there's undisturbed moss that has completely grown over the wood, almost letting the structure kind of blend into the forest a bit. Flowers are blooming at various spots on the moss, giving little splashes of color, while there are some birds that are perched on the chapel's small steeple, and Hugin is also up there with these other birds. You guys can see flower beds that surround the base of the structure, and while most of them are in full bloom, as you get closer to the chapel entrance doors, some of these flowers have little spots on them that aren't native to those plants. Midas and Corey, but probably more so Midas at this point, you're peering around, just kind of getting a lay of the land, and you kind of look towards the side of the chapel, and from the left side, like kind of coming out of the Nokalan forest, you can see vines kind of almost like crawling along the ground. They're not moving, but they are like present along the ground, and they've encroached into this green area, and they've even begun to touch the side of this chapel. And where they're touching, you can see that there's like a small little spread of corruption and decay on the side of the chapel wall.
Guys, do not touch those vines for your own sake.
Don't touch them at all.
They
Touch the vines?
do not look so good. Do not
mean
touch
this
the
one?
vines. Eladrin,
Okay.
my
okay.
healing abilities are not that good. Do not touch them.
All right.
And so the wooden door to the chapel is slightly opened. And Ore, you're probably the first to, head up to the door. And as you do, you get a little bit closer to the flower beds that are kind of just on the small, or just beside the entranceway. And getting a little bit closer, you can see that the drops that are kind of decorating the flowers appear to be like a deep red in color.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't like that at all. And it's all the flowers and the flower beds that are like touched by this, like have these dots on them.
Yeah.
Didn't even look like they're spreading. Like,
So getting like a closer look at
Closer
them.
look at.
Oh, geez.
Ooh,
Um,
what was that?
Wow.
getting a closer look at them, it doesn't look like the corruption that you're used to seeing from the Noklin Woods. It actually looks more like dried blood.
Oh. Yep, she's running right into the chapel.
Okay.
This is really that holy.
So, entering into the chapel with a little bit of force, kind of pushing the door open, inside reveals a truly morbid scene. There are numerous decayed and fetid corpses that are spread out around the interior of this small building. Some of them are bisected, missing limbs, missing heads, and there's black ichor mixed with dried blood that decorates the walls, floor, and ceiling. The truly terrifying sight of a blood-covered orc man crucified at the back of the chapel is there, and there's small little candles spread out throughout this small chapel, just illuminating the area.
Oh my god. Midas instinctively covers Zar's eyes.
What the hell?
Jorge just steps
What?
right, like I imagine like as
We
soon
gotta
as she
go.
just she like she's seen some shit. That's some she looks sick. Like she immediately just like bails right out. Just scared. And she's so what do we do?
Not the motif I expected.
Fuck.
That was our. Was that?
All right.
Yep.
Yes, Zar.
I'm going. Let's just go in. I'm going to go look.
I can't. Yeah, Corey is like just shaking. I think y'all have seen her like this very, very rarely. Like, she just looks just beside herself. And just like I can't go. I can't.
Ladrian just curious beyond all means. I mean, like, obviously not the motif I expected for a chapel, but all right. And walks in a little bit, takes a couple of steps past, just goes right past Corey. I'll be the first, and just steps inside to see what he sees. Like, there's the crucified man in the back. Yes.
Yep.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go investigate this. I'm gonna go look at this a little bit closer. Just kind of because there's bodies everywhere. I'm walking past headless people. There's halves of bodies where bodies shouldn't be.
I'm thinking of the smell of that place.
How long? Yeah, do we know how long they've been here?
You can take a look at the bodies if you want.
I'm going I'm most focused on the crucified one because he's in one piece.
Okay, so you want to look at that body?
That one.
The crucified person?
Yes.
All right, so as you approach the body, Eladrian, you know, your steps are wet. Like you're stepping in puddles. You look down at your feet and it's just like coagulated blood just kind of like sticks and adheres to the bottom of your flip-flop that you're wearing right now.
It's a little sticky. I think they've been here for a while, guys.
It almost like pulls off your flip-flop, like it's so viscous and sticky.
Yes.
You know, looking around, you see like the bodies on the ground as you approach the back. The bodies on the ground, they appear to have been dead for a long time, like way longer than a week, because there's like skin that is sloughed off, exposed like underlying muscle tissue. Like one of the decapitated heads is like basically like it's just like the the teeth underneath the skin has been exposed, but they still have like forehead skin and stuff like that. So the skin of these creatures is like a very, very gray pallor, and they're just all spread out throughout this place.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
But as you approach the body in the back, you see the familiar face. You've met this person before. Although last time you'd met him, he was in full kind of plate armor, but he's currently naked on top of, or in this crucified state, and there are multiple lacerations across his face and body, with the now dried blood pooling underneath his feet.
Should I know him?
Yeah, it's Paladin Gurim.
I think I found who we are looking for.
Oh my god.
Still better than the nature detective.
Damn.
Midas
here.
is gonna tell Zara to stay with Corey and then follow after Eladrin to go also look around.
Yeah, I'll go up to Corey and I'll just I'll give her like a kind of a hug and kind of put her head into my shoulder. It's okay, Corey. It's okay. We don't have to look.
Yeah, Corey's like, I imagine she's a bit outside of the chapel, just like huddled and very, like her ears are completely down. She like feels like hears Zar approach and like just kind of just lets him do whatever. Like if he's gonna like hold her, or let him kind of let her lean onto his shoulder. She just lets him, and she just goes, it's like when that ritual happened and that devil was summoned, and it's like how I got my power.
It happened just like this.
Just like this?
Not just like that, but it's similar.
Caspian kind of looks inside, and he has to hold back from retching all over the place. The smell with his hair and gone nose is just way too intense, and he kind of steps out and catches his breath while he's gagging and dry heaving. And as Eladrin and Midas, you guys are investigating this interior here. Eladrin, you get closer to the body of Paladin Gurim just to kind of get a good look. But you start to hear some shifting, and you start to hear some snapping and cracking of bones.
Oh, come on, man.
And you see the body try to pull itself off of its crucified state.
Guys.
And
Oh, fuck this.
and
Eladrin?
Guys?
Eladrin, you see an eerily bright green light can be seen emerging from Gurim's eyes as he begins to speak.
Welcome, mighty ducks. We've been waiting for your arrival, but you are too late. It will not be long before we obtain the next relic of the Overlord.
What?
The body still continues to try and pull itself off. And you just hear another voice come from the body.
Mommy? Mommy, are you there?
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Fireball.
Fuck you, Detroit. That was.
Holy
fuck?
I'm gagged. Like I've been gagged for like the last 10 minutes. Like what the
Damn it. I fucking knew some shit was about to go down at this chapel too. I was like, oh,
No.
this corruption growing on the chapel? What did you... That's weird. Wouldn't this, like, repel it? And I was like, oh my god, what if there's something's wrong? What if somebody's dead inside the chapel? We walk into the chapel. There's dead bodies everywhere. Huh. Huh. Well, that explains it.
The Paladin we're looking for fucking crucified like Jesus.
Like, oh, I don't think Christianity's in this game. Well, fuck.
Damn,
Jesus.
the music fit that very well.
Yeah,
And
that
these
was-
bitches have my baby.
To be continued.
Dun,
In
dun,
2
dun.
weeks. Hopefully. We don't have to schedule.
Yeah, hopefully.
How's that
Oh,
schedule?
Screaming,
Yeah.
vomiting, pissing, puking.